Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd, and welcome back to another episode of your Super Bowl champions, the Washington Redskins Madden 20 Connected Franchise Series. Man, we just defeated the New England Patriots, man, 35-3 in Super Bowl 56. We are now getting prepared to head into 2022 season, man. It was definitely one heck of a ride, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at our yearly awards before we head into re-signing. And the MVP is Andrew Luck. He's still playing in this game, man. Even though the Colts were 6-9-1, Andrew Luck was your MVP. We, of course, did win Coach of the Year, so that was definitely cool to see. As for the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Andrew Luck. You actually see Jacoby Brissett was second in that voting, man. We just played against him in the Super Bowl. Jayon Brown, the Defensive Player of the Year in the AFC. Glenn Greer looks like he's going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year, J.J. Thurman. That was somebody that we actually had on our draft list last offseason. Best quarterback, Andrew Luck. Joe Mixon, best running back, Tyler Boyd. So a couple of awards for the Cincinnati Bengals. At wide offensive lineman, Shaq Mason is winning best O-lineman. Best defensive lineman goes to Myles Garrett and Josh Allen right behind him. Von Miller, best linebacker. Jonathan Jones is going to win best defensive back. And then best kicker in the AFC is Dustin Hopkins. So taking a look now at the NFC, Mitchell Trubisky, of all people, man, Offensive Player of the Year. But in that matchup in the divisional round, the Bears and Trubisky looked really, really good, man. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Khalil Mack. Okay, so that's going to stop the 2 years in a row that Sean Dion Hamilton got it. Khalil Mack is going to win it this year, but he had like 30-something sacks, so it's well-deserved. Brad Richardson, man, this dude is a monster. We played against him, 78 overall as a rookie. This kid right here, Brad Richardson, definitely going places, man. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Artemis Terry did not get to play against him, at least that I remember, so I don't really know if he's good or not. Dwayne Haskins Jr., best quarterback. Okay, Dwayne Haskins. Best running back goes to Ezekiel Elliott. Of course, we're not going to have nobody on this list because all of our running backs are always injured. Best wide receiver goes to Christian Kirk over Quincy Wembley. Whoa. All right, Kirk getting the nod. Then A.J. Green finishes in third. So A.J. Green started the season with us, did not finish the season with us, but he's still there as the best receiver in the NFC. Of course, the Cowboys got a ton of guys on the best offensive lineman list, but we did get Trent Williams and we got Brandon Scherf in the running. Best defensive lineman goes to DeMarcus Lawrence. I wonder why. The dude absolutely kills us twice a year, so he gets the padded stats. Khalil Mack, best linebacker. Franchise Sean right behind him. Best defensive back goes to Awuzie. I don't think. Oh, we do. We have Greedy Williams, fourth on the list for best defensive back. And then Michael Badgley is going to win best kicker. We have Cody Parkey at number 4. So not bad. Definitely interesting to see. All right, so we are fortunate enough to have no players hang it up and retire, but we will quickly look at the rest of the NFL, see who leaves in the 2021 offseason. Man, so Marcus Cannon, who we just played against the Super Bowl, he's going to wrap it up. Geno Atkins retires. A.J. Green retires, man. So we literally traded A.J. Green just in time. Michael Bennett is going to retire. Richard Sherman calling it quits. Alex Smith is going to retire as a free agent. We did release him, of course. Golden Tate is going to retire. Matty Ice calling it a career. A bunch of kickers, man. Mason Crosby, Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, and Bruce Arians. So a couple of notable people deciding to call it quits here at the end of season 3. All right, so taking a look at our lineup before we sign free agent, Trent Williams did regress a little bit. Not that bad, but he did definitely go down. So it's something we want to start noting when it comes to what we want to do at the tackle position. Pass block finesse, impact block speed, pass block power, pass block, and agility all went down this week. And then I don't really see nobody else. I don't think Brandon Scherf, did he go down? Brandon Scherf did slowly regress. Maybe not as bad, but he did go down as well. So something else to look for at right guard. But for next season, we still have a 95 and a 90 overall at those spots. Looking at defense, Khalil Mack is regressing. So a 99 overall, he is now a 90, really a 96 because he gets the +1 because of his morale. But speed went down, awareness, power moves, pursuit, and awareness went down 5. Wow, so they really killed him when it came to awareness. But he's still a beast, man. We still have him under contract for a few more seasons, definitely. But 3 more seasons. So hopefully he doesn't regress too much. We did trade for him, so we can trade him again, or we can release him without any cap penalty. All of the bonus guarantee money the Chicago Bears have to pay. We don't have to pay that. So if he regresses too much after this year, we can't let him go right before 2023. So that is definitely the good news. But other than that, I don't see really much regression, if any, out of our players. So that is good. Landon Collins, 91. I don't think he's regressed at all. No. So, yep, nobody's regressing. All right, so coming into the offseason, we have $38 million to work with, and that's really before we signed anybody, man. So this is going to be an expensive offseason. So John Ross, we get literally 1 shot at him. 3 years, $24 million. That's really not terrible. And, of course, we're going to have to franchise Sean Dion Hamilton. So Drew Lock, Morrow, Ronald Jones, Shane Ray, all of these guys are basically going to be let's go. Even Jalen Mills. So we'll see if we can get John Ross and bump that up, man. See if we get that to $25 million. And bam, we get John Ross for 3 more seasons, man. I think he earned it, man. Superstar development. I know it's expensive, but I definitely think he earned it. And then we're going to franchise. We'll see. How much is the franchise tag? $14 million for 1 year. That's half of our money. Man, it's so tough. So tough, man. He's done so much for our team. Just look at his numbers, man. 110 tackles, 119, 101. I feel like we need to bring him back at least 1 more year. We're gonna franchise him, man. $14 million. That's basically all of our money. We are broke. We are broke. All right, so $11 million to work with is what we have to work with. And J.J. Watt is a free agent. He's 33 years old, man. Leighton Vander Esch, wow. He is a free agent. Now, this is somebody that, look how much money he's commanding, man. 4 years, basically $72 million. And the Patriots, of course, would be the team that's up there. But Vander Esch is one of those guys that we could have moved to middle linebacker, honestly. But we don't have to worry about that right now. Antonio Brown, a free agent with no bids. If we weren't so stacked at wide receiver, I'll probably take a shot at him. But we're broke. If he doesn't have any offers super late, maybe, but I doubt it. So let's go through position by position really quick. Kirk Cousins, top quarterback. We may need a backup quarterback. Drew Lock is out there as well. He wants $45 million. That's not that's not going to happen. Ryan Tannehill's out there. Okay. Running back Sony Michel. I mean, I guess they got Leonard Fournette, and he didn't look too good in the Super Bowl. He's 27 years old now. It's crazy that these guys, like, their career is basically over already. Rashard Penny's out there. I mean, we still have Darius Geis, so that major monster deal, man. Jerick McKinnon, what is his speed at now? Jerick McKinnon, 91 speed now. Okay, it's not terrible. So we got a few guys out there, but I don't know. I think we're fine with giving guys maybe one more year. Wide receivers, Michael Gallup is out there. Cortland Sutton is a free agent. Wow. James Washington, Anthony Miller. This guy's out there for sure, man. Marquise Lee. Tight end, Jordan Reed. Do we want to bring back Jordan Reed? It's 82 overall, man. Chris Herndon has had a great game, but Jordan Reed, maybe he could retire as a Redskin, man. Really nobody who stands out to me at the tight end position. Left tackle, nobody there. We may need a right guard at some point. Let's see who's out there. It's really Balaga's out there. All the positions that we need. We don't really need a lot of positions. Our team's pretty good, but there's really nobody out there. Damon Harrison Sr., but he's 33 years old. Outside linebacker is really Von Miller, and that's it. Tremaine Edmonds is out there at middle linebacker. Now, that's not bad. He's looking for a 3-year deal for $14 million. We just got Sean Hamilton, but we could trade Sean Dion. Bring in Tremaine Edmonds, man. He's a star. He's 24 years old. He's cheaper. He has the speed. What are his abilities, man? His 3 years is the 1 year of Sean Dion Hamilton. He's a little bit younger. I think we're going to go with it. I think we could try to do it and maybe try to trade Sean Hamilton. Wow, man. We're going to put in an offer for him. We're going to put in the bid. What is the points? The Chargers at 96 points. So we give him the 3 years, 14.5. That should be there in terms of points. It's not. All right, so we're gonna revise that a little bit. So let's give him a little bit more guaranteed over the next 5 years, man. Or 3 years, excuse me. So Tremaine Edmonds, maybe we do get a guy we try to go after right there. Other than that, though, that would save us a lot of money. That would save us a ton of money. All right, so we're gonna let that offer go and see what happens. All right, so we signed Tremaine Edmonds. So there we go. We got a middle linebacker there, which means we're gonna come right over here, and we will be putting Sean Dion Hamilton on the trade block. So we'll wait a week. We'll see what offers we. So looking in the drafts again, man, Irving Leonard was really the only middle linebacker, but he's an early first-round guy. I don't think he's going to fall to us. And there's a couple of guys like Gerard Powers, 24 reps on bench, not bad, 4.76. He's the guy, maybe if he's there with our 4th pick, but do I really think he's going to be there? I don't. So I think we made the right decision going with Tremaine Edmonds at middle linebacker. So I don't think we got any trade offers for Sean Dion Hamilton, man. So we may go out there, we may search, see what teams need a middle linebacker and what they're willing to give up. All right, guys. So we officially, and it hurts me, man, have traded Sean Dion Hamilton, man. We have sent him over to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to Pittsburgh, man. We sent him along with Morgan Moses, who was my high school teammate, but cap reasons, man. We could clear up $7 million in cap space, so we sent him over there with McPherson, just a throw-in middle linebacker. And we got a first-round draft pick, so that could help us out in the draft, clear out some cap space for us. I think it was a good trade for both teams. All of a sudden, we're back up to $26 million in cap space. Of course, the $8 million rookie reserve, so we're back up to $18 million that we could spend. But that is much more than what we just had. We also have 46 players, and then we have, of course, the guys coming in the draft. So we really don't need that many players, But just looking at our quick roster, we're going to need some more depth at the tackle positions, even though we may address it in the draft. Tight end, we may need some more depth as well. A backup quarterback for sure. Is that it? Maybe some more depth at the middle linebacker spots. But other than that, in corner, I think we're pretty good shape. All right, so really no movement from these tight ends like at all. So we are going to lowball Jordan Reed and see if we could get him to come back. So we'll give him, I mean, still a pretty good deal in my opinion. It's $4 million. He could be the number 2 tight end for us. If he could stay healthy, 93 points, man. He definitely should take that for sure. We also need to bring in some cornerback depth. So looking at who's out there. Jordan Lewis, Justin Coleman. I'm not sure which ones we want to offer yet. Trey Wayne's down to a 75 overall now. All right, so we're going to offer Justin Coleman a 1-year deal. Once again, nothing crazy, man. 1 year, $2.4 million. It's only 43 points. And then Aaron Colvin, we're going to give him a deal as well. We're going to offer him even less money. So, $1 million. We'll see if any of them sign it. Before we sign, we still need to get a kicker. So, we're going to go after Jason Myers. Did Will Lutz have an offer? We'll go after Will Lutz also. But we're going to lowball. So, I don't know if he's going to sign. So, we'll give him 2 years, $4 million. Maybe he does sign that. We'll see. All right, so the only guy that signed was Jordan Reed. So we get him back, which is good. But other than that, we do not know. I guess nobody else is going to sign. So we'll see the recap here in a second. All right, guys. So we're about to take a look at the recap. We still have deals out to Coleman, Colvin, and then Lutz. So none of them signed with us. So far, just Jordan Reed and Tremaine Edmonds. Of course, that was to be expected. We didn't have a lot of money. On top of that, our roster is basically full, right? We didn't have a lot of openings. But we'll see where some of the top guys went. So J.J. Watt is now going to Arizona, helping out that team. So is Leighton Vander Esch. Wow. So the Cardinals get a nice upgrade. Von Miller going to Cincinnati. Antonio Brown signing with the New York Giants. Okay, Sony Michel going to Tampa Bay. Harrison Smith going to Cincinnati. James White. Okay, they may be a little overcrowded at running back, but James White going to Arizona as well. Michael Gallup to go with that stud young quarterback over there in New Orleans. Penny's also going to Tampa Bay. Josh Jackson's going to Tampa Bay. Cortland Sutton ended up returning back to Denver. Duke Johnson going back to the Texans. Okay, so really, wow, Brian Bala. So it looks like the Cardinals had a nice spending spree. Justin Houston. The Cardinals are definitely trying to get better, man. Mike Hughes. They were just a game away from the Super Bowl before. And it looks like they're going to get a lot better now. All right, so here at the draft, man, we picked 15 because of the trade and 32nd. Just quickly want to show you guys basically my idea and what I hope is available before everything starts happening. My main guy is Josh Equiviva. I don't know how to say the dude's name, but this dude looks like a beast, man. He's an early first-round talent, projected to go late first round. I don't know if 15 is going to be high enough because I feel like teams will reach to go get a guy like this, man. Dominated the combine. You see his skills look fantastic. That's the guy that we want with the number 1 pick, but we'll see if he's there. As for the number 1 pick, we have to play Philly. They have that pick. Let's see who they end up drafting. Wow. So Bruce Corbett, a 79 overall strong safety. That may be the best guy in this draft. We'll go to the first. I guess we go to the first 15 picks. George Gentry, 76 overall left end. That's not bad. Ooh, 71 overall. I mean, that's not terrible, but at the 3rd overall pick, that's not what you want if you're Buffalo. Yeah, that was the middle linebacker we had on our list, so he didn't look bad. Quinn Towns goes. Number 4. Number 5, see what San Francisco does here. Corey Lloyd, a receiver, 73 overall. See what the Giants do. They just got Antonio Brown, and then they get a stud right end, Dominic Stevens, 77 overall. Great pick there. A great pick from the Broncos, too, in Evan McCutchen out of Tennessee. Let's see what they go next. The Chiefs, 72 overall. Oops, we did not mean to do that. At number 9, the Colts go with Mike Dell, tight end, man. We actually had him on our list. He was projected to go in the 2nd round, 69 overall. I don't know why he went that high. The Vikings go quarterback, George Rubin out of Wisconsin, 77 overall. That's a good pickup there. Charles Lyon, 76 overall quarterback, goes. They have to replace Matt Ryan. Rashad Weathers goes to the Browns. We're just 2 picks away. We need to hope our guy doesn't go. A tight end. So another tight end going. And then Oakland is going to pick Darren Okoye, right outside linebacker. So we'll look to see if there's any trades. I doubt there's anything that we will want out there. No. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our guy. We're going to reach a little bit to go get him. But he's my number 1 guy in the entire draft class right now. A center. We don't technically need one right now. But this guy's a beast too, a left tackle. But it's the same situation. We don't need one right now, but we're going to. So we're going to go ahead and get our guy and see what he is. Oh, 77 overall. Hidden development. He is 3 in true talent. So not bad at all, man. I think it was a great pickup. 84 strength. You know, we wish a little bit. He bulk up a little bit, get a little bit more strength, man. But the run blocking, the pass blocking is solid. Not bad. Not bad pick. And the awareness, am I missing that? 77. So not bad. You know his awareness counts twice because he is the center. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But we'll go ahead and just skip to pick 32. All right, so all of our 1st round guys that we had on our board are basically gone. We do have a few guys here at defensive tackle. We really don't need one in our system, but this guy looks really, really solid, man. 32 reps. He also ran a 4.7. Like I said, we really, really do not need one. There is a cornerback here in Keshawn Blackburn who looks like he could be decent, but I feel like we went a lot with cornerbacks last year. Jeffrey Dotson, I think this may be the guy, man. We have a running back, of course, in Darius Geis that costs a lot of money. Jeffrey Dotson, man, the juke move looks decent, the ball carrier vision, the carrying looks decent, but look at the 40, a 4.38. Look at the 3-cone. Look at the 20-yard shuttle. He's 21 years old, man. So we're gonna grab him. And hopefully, worst case scenario, this man can catch. Nothing tells us he can. But that speed, man. We're going to go ahead and give him a shot. And 72 overall, normal development. 20 in true talent. We got him at 32. Look at this. 96 speed. Yo, I don't even care what else you could do, man. His juke move's only an 80. But the 96 speed at running back, that's huge. That is absolutely huge. And catching's a 68. So it's really not bad. With the 95 injury rating, 93 stamina, he has the run after catch. I like it. I like this pick a lot. Jeffrey Dotson, man. Welcome. We don't pick again to round 4, but welcome Jeffrey Dotson. So the pick before us in round 4, man, was a 58 overall. That is not... It's not promising, but we're going back to our draft board and look at it. Our draft board is depleted at this point. Oh, man. I think we should just be responsible. Get a right guard. I mean, he looks solid, man. Mid-second rounder. 35 reps on bench. I mean, he's the highest guy out there. So we're going to go ahead and get Clinton Lindsey. Right guard help. We have Brandon Scherf, but once he retires... Lindsey could be the next man up. Let's see what he is. 69 overall, 48 in true talent. We got him at 128. I don't think that's bad. He definitely has the strength. Run blocking needs to be improved. Pass blocking is okay. Awareness could be improved, but this guy doesn't have to play for a few more years. So when you look at it from that perspective, I don't mind that pick at all. All right, so the end of the 5th round, man, we literally only have 2 guys left. Free safety and Ezekiel Farmer. Didn't have the greatest combine in the world. Then Samuel Bowen. We really don't need a wide receiver at all. So we're going to go ahead and grab Ezekiel Farmer. If the other dude's there, the next round will go that way. But we reached, man, on Farmer. 186. We got him at 160. Only 87 speed. That was a little bit of a dud there. Not in love with that pick. All right, so 6th round and nobody is on the board. So we could either blindly pick or we could try to trade the pick. One of the two, man. And just really looking, I don't think there's really nobody that truly stands out. Of course, we're blind, though. This dude had a 2.9 combine grade. Whoa, that was terrible, man. He just got up there and just did whatever. All right, so we'll see. There's a couple of trade offers. We'll see what's out there. A 5th rounder next year. 5th rounder next year. Looks like that's all that we're going to get. So we are going to look at the Falcons. They just got a new quarterback, but they still may not be that great. Houston just lost J.J. Watt. But we're going to go with Atlanta, hoping that with the rookie quarterback, they don't have the greatest season. All right, so for the final pick, man, we're just going to blindly guess with this Manny Beal guy. B- finesse moves. He doesn't look like he's that great, but we'll see, man. 60 overall. It was a good pick. Wow, okay, they just that was Mr. Irrelevant, so I guess they just skipped that. So let's go ahead and look at the draft recap. So we had solid picks, man, until the 4th round, but a 77 overall, and then we got a 72, but that 96 speed, I'm really excited for Jeffrey Dotson. Clinton Lindsey, I think, is another guy that could definitely be molded into a guy who could potentially start. He's 22. Everybody else we got was 21, except for Manny Beal. So I don't think it was a terrible draft. Not the greatest, but in our situation, picking last basically every round, I don't think it was bad, literally at all. The best guys in the draft overall wise, Bruce Corbett, 79, Dominic Stevens, 77, and of course, Mccutchen. So we have our guy, Josh. I'm going to just call him Ack because I don't know. I don't know how to say that last name. George Rubin was the best quarterback in this class. Did we get the fastest guy overall? We did in Jeffrey Dotson. So we got the fastest guy overall. But Evan McCutchen, this cornerback, man. Hidden development trait. 95 speed with a 76 man coverage. This dude's going to be a problem. This dude definitely going to be a problem, man. See what Corbett looks like. Of course, he has hidden development. 88 speed, a strong safety. 84 hit power. The zone coverage is at an 80 at a strong safety position. That is great. So, I mean, overall, I'm cool with our draft. I really am. We'll see if Josh Ack could really play. And you guys can look at our roster. He could really go out there and he could potentially play now, which is the good news, man. Our guy's a 79. He's a 77. He could go in, like I said, with Lindsey. He's backing up Scherf. He doesn't have to play right away at all. So he is good there. We're going to put Reed to the number 2. Chris Herndon jumped up to an 81 overall with that morale. So he's going to be the guy there. And really, man, we're going to go ahead and put McLaurin back up to number 2 and have John Ross as number 3. Slide Dotson up a little bit. And I think that basically puts us really where we were last year. I think we're still a solid team. Martavis Ball should get playing time now. And this was the guy we drafted last season. So he's now coming in year 2. He's going to get more playing time. He has the 96 speed with the 76 man coverage, 66 zone. He'll get an opportunity to shine. Middle linebacker, we have to address and get another middle linebacker. That's probably what I forgot. So we'll go out there and look at free agency. I guess we could do that now. Just advance. Try to sign some middle linebackers, and then we'll go ahead and try to wrap this up, at least for now. And then, of course, you guys, if you guys see anybody in free agency that we should go after, let me know for sure. We'll try to go after them. So Todd Davis is out there. We got Nicholas Morrow. Let's bring him back, man. Let's bring him back. 1-year deal. That's perfect. Try to bring back somebody else that has some speed. Zach Brown, why not bring him back? Or go Deion Buchanan. I like Deion Buchanan, but we could bring back Zach Brown. So we're going to just do that. Hopefully he can finish out his year or his career with us. Why not? We probably need some guys. So we'll sign Deion Buchanan as well. All right, man. So definitely had a lot of guys we try to sign. So we'll go ahead and look at salary so we can see it, and we'll get up out of here. So $10 million in cap space, $8 million in cap penalty, which is cool because we'll get that plus the $10 million next year. But the guys whose contracts are up, see the big name Bryce Love is in the contract year. Roulier, good thing we just got a center. He's in the contract year. Terry McLaurin, contract year. Who else is there? Rashawn Gary, man, contract year. Monte Nicholson, it's a contract year for him too. Greedy Williams, so we're gonna have to pay a ton of guys. Ronald Darby, Montez Sweat, Dwayne Haskins, man. This is the year that our team, this is the final year that our team could definitely start breaking up, man. Trent Williams. Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive, very expensive season because we're gonna have to try to lock these guys up now. But priorities Haskins. It's 87 overall. Maybe by the time preseason done, who knows? He could be an 88, 89. He's young. He's gonna cost a ton of money, man. But that's where we're at, man. We're still in 85 overall. 87 overall defense, 83 rated offense. Not bad, man. Not bad at all. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What did you think of the offseason? I mean, it wasn't, glamorous. We didn't have a lot of money, but I think we filled a couple of needs. I think we kind of building towards the future a little bit as well because we have to pay so many people this season. And, quarterback, once you pay $100+ million to a quarterback, and there's no telling what Dwayne Haskins is going to ask for. All of a sudden, you get really thin at other positions because all your money's allotted to that one position. And we knew that when we took on Khalil Mack's contract too, but we were trying to win now. It paid off with the Super Bowl. We have one more year to try to win another Super Bowl, and then after that, man, it's going to be tough to sustain this team. But you guys let me know your thoughts of the offseason in its entirety in the comment section below, man. And let me know how much you think Dwayne Haskins is going to ask for, because it's probably going to be a lot of money. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. As usual, if you did, please go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. Preseason for season number 4 is in the next episode. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.